Yo, what's up everybody? This is Silent Wolf, and I'll be showing you how to do the 4-snake Misty Mine super jump roll for Donkey Kong Country. This primarily has application in the any percent category, so let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. So I'll just go ahead and play the video in real time just to get a feel for what this looks like, the setup, and then I'll go through it in slow motion and break it down for you guys. Boom. Got 4 snakes. That's exactly what we want to see. Now let's take a look at exactly how we do that. Slow things down here a bit. So roll, jump before the TNT, take damage on the snake with Diddy. It's a little bit faster to take damage with Diddy, and roll through this snake with DK. Now what you want to do here is jump and barely land on this ledge, and grab this barrel from the left side. As soon as you fully picked up the barrel, you're going to want to walk forward just the slightest bit, jump, do a medium jump, not like a minimum jump or a maximum jump, but it's closer to a minimum jump. And you want to pretty much release the Y button and throw the barrel right as you jump, and aim to hit this snake with DK as you do that. If you either jump too low or don't walk forward a bit before throwing the barrel is going to hit the snake and you're going to fuck everything up. So just like that. Take damage there. Now, as soon as you're taking damage like this, you want to be holding B and Y and left. Unfortunately, unlike the 3-snake Misty SJR, you can't just land on the right side of the snake and run all the way over there, which is really nice, but you can't do that because what you're gonna do is spawn the second snake that you need to hit too quickly doing that, and you won't be able to hit him in time. Rather, you will be able to hit him, but you won't be able to hit him in such a way that you'll be able to reach all 4 snakes in the end. So we're gonna land just to the left of this snake, and then as soon as we land, making sure not to bounce on him, we're going to run back to the right just so we have a little bit of running room to set up the trick, and also because we have to actually wait for the snake to get over the ledge before we can hit him. Alright, and now where we're aiming for on this frame, this is where it gets a bit tricky. So you can see the ledge ends right here. Unfortunately, you can't really use the ledge itself as a visual cue because the ledge actually, the visual ledge ends here, but the physical ledge ends somewhere in the middle here between the actual ledge and this piece of wood here. So take a look at this picture of Diddy. Notice that he's teetering on the real ledge here, and it's almost directly between the actual visual ledge and this piece of wood. So this is going to be your visual cue, basically, right between these. So what we're going to do is run off the ledge, try and release Y as late as you can for the repress. Tap Y. You want to make sure to tap so you initiate the jump roll state and not the super jump roll. That way you can make your way over to the second snake without gaining any height. Now, this is probably the most important part of the trick, and it's kind of where a lot of people mess up and fail to understand how to reach 4 snakes in the end. So what we're going to want to do is go pretty much all the way to the left side of where the snake comes out, press right on the D-pad, and this is the most important part. You don't want to press right and tap Y at the same time. You actually want to press right, and then a handful of frames later, I'm not sure the exact number, it's going to vary depending on when you press right, but I'd guess like 5 or so frames. You want to press right and then Y a bit later. And basically what that's going to allow you to do is just stay as low as possible in your roll by the time you make it over to these other snakes. Now, for the second snake, similarly to the first one, we're doing a tap. A tap. If you hold Y, you won't be able to do an extended roll, and that's going to prevent you from doing the trick. Now, as for where to do the repress, it's going to be right between these 2 little boxes here, this box and this box. Once Diddy's hitbox gets right around between here, that's where you want to repress Y. I think this window can change depending on how you do the tap through the second snake, but generally this is a pretty safe window from my experience. And then from that point on, we're just holding Y through that snake. Holding Y through that snake, and that's the fourth one. You can kind of tell when you get the trick after hitting the third snake. When you see this. You'll hit this third snake and kind of ride the platform there. If you see that, you'll know you're getting the fourth one. Alright, and at this point, you just need to make sure you're paying attention for the release point. Which, I usually keep an eye out for the halfway barrel here. And then, as soon as the left side of this second banana in the sequence leaves the screen, so once this touches the edge of the screen, that's when you want to release B. I'll go back a bit just for some context. So I'm usually kind of zoning out here. Oh, there's the halfway barrel. Shortly after that, we see the banana. So right around here, a little bit before this, we want to release B. If you accidentally hit 3 snakes and you still want to keep your run going, there's a different release point for that. And that's going to be right around here. Halfway barrel. And right when the left side of this banana touches the left side of the screen. But again, that's only if you mess up and only hit 3 snakes instead of 4. But it's good to have in your back pocket as a backup. And the final part to this trick, it's not specific to the 4 snake Misty SJR, but something good to keep in mind when doing the SJR in general, or just playing the stage in general, is the fast exit here. So typically when you exit a stage, you just hold right and Y. But there are stages that actually, if you were to hold right and Y, it would kind of slow you down from here onwards through the rest of the exit. So you want to release the D-pad approaching here and tap Y as you touch the right wall there. We'll look at that in slow motion. That's going to save like 10 or 11 frames, just a ballpark estimate. Yeah, so as soon as I hit that right side of the screen, you want to tap Y. And you do want to make sure to tap Y, or not tap Y, tap right on the D-pad, excuse me. If you don't tap right, you won't actually exit the stage, so you do want to make sure to press right at some point. But yeah, that's the 4 snake Misty SJR. Good luck to you guys practicing it.